Hello, amazing viewer. My wife and I took a trip to a temple that sits on top of a mountain. It's actually one of our more favorite temples to visit in the area. I've actually lost track of how many times I've been here over the last, say, 15 years. It's definitely in the double digits. It's a Chinese-style temple. I love all of the hanging lanterns, but over the years, the red color has faded. And one of the amazing things about it is the view that it offers of the Phitsanulok Valley below. I always love coming here to see all the greenery and the rice fields. It's such a breathtaking landscape. What you're looking at is amazing Thailand. Feels like I can just reach up and touch those clouds. So fluffy, so white against that beautiful blue backdrop. Hi Mom and Dad, you remember this place? The temple does sport a very nice flower garden, and as you can see, my wife has moved to check out all the beautiful flowers. Don't worry, that flower had already wilted away. With all the flowers present and the ones that were hanging down, this area was very fragrant. It smelled very good. Although I didn't see any, I bet they get a lot of bees pollinating all of these flowers. After visiting the flowers, we head to our main purpose for the trip. That is to donate money to help people with funeral costs. So we usually end up spending 300 baht, and then what that does is it actually purchases a coffin and a burial shroud. This is to help out anyone who has unfortunately gone through some financial hardships and has recently had a loved one pass away. We say a quick prayer, and there we are holding the shroud. And after that, we had written our names on this piece of paper, and part of the ceremony is you burn it. Watch out, don't burn your hand. Those orange flames licking at the paper, quite mesmerizing. While I watched the paper burn, my wife went over and grabbed a cylinder containing prayer sticks. So there she is, shaking those prayer sticks, hoping the right one would pop out. Typically, prayer sticks will have a number on it. You'll then use this number to look for a piece of paper. In this case, it was laminated on the wall, and it will show you what your future is. I hope the future was a good one. Adjacent to the place where we are making the donation is a rescue center, aka ambulances. In the old days, they had a lot of pictures on the wall showing people of the dangers of, riding without a helmet or, driving while drunk. The pictures are actually quite gruesome. I would say more rated R, a lot of red color. Nowadays, they still have pictures, but they're more blurred out and I would say rated PG. But the point is still there. They're warning people of the dangers of, doing things that are reckless, but they will be there to help if something bad goes wrong. Being on a mountain, there are multiple different terraces that the temple is built upon. As we climb up from one level to another, you're met with an explosion of red and gold color everywhere. You also get a good taste of all the different gods, deities, and kings, I'm assuming, that the Chinese people like to worship. The first time I visited the temple, it was jam-packed with people. The parking lot was full, and so much so that it actually spilled onto the road that leads up to the temple. This is a lighter day. I think it was a normal, just a weekday. It's still visited by people, but not in droves like I've seen in the past. I did not take video of it while passing through it, but right before these stairs is a very nice gift shop. Follow me up the stairs to the next level. This particular level is just more of a connecting level from one to the other. So what does that mean? That means there's another set of stairs, but it's worth the climb. Let's take a closer look at what's inside this building. I'm not sure if that's a king sitting back there, but the statue looks pretty realistic. And the way that they decorated the ceiling of this particular building, it's just breathtaking. I love the clouds, and I also like very much the use of green and blue as the color choices. I guess one could say it complements the scenery that you see from that viewpoint. Behold, a dragon waterfall. Actually, many times I've come here, the waterfall was not running, so this is one of the few times that I've actually seen water flowing. I absolutely love this. There's so much color and the dragons playing in the water, which actually goes well with the dragon waterfall around the corner. Next time I'll have to climb behind the waterfall to see what's there. I know there's a ramp. You'll notice here that the colors have changed more to greens, and in the very back you have a Buddha statue laying down. So peaceful. The lower levels of the temple have very loud announcements and music blaring over speakers. It is very overpowering at times. I thought it would be more of a peaceful place. At the upper levels, it's much quieter, which goes along with this green theme that I'm getting here. You feel more like connected with nature. And check out this huge statue of Buddha with a swastika. Actually, swastika is a Sanskrit word that means to be good. This upper level also has a wonderful vantage point of that valley below. And again, just look at all the greenery there. It is monsoon season, so all that grass has been watered quite well. But every time I have visited throughout the year on many of my past trips, the valley has always been green. The temple contains a cafe which serves vegan food. Now don't get wrapped around the vegan word. The food is actually quite delicious. Just a small donation is all they ask, and eat as much as you want. On the way back to the car, I spotted some older temple-looking items, so I had to climb a little hill, and this is what I was presented with. Pretty interesting. I was the only one in these parts of the temple grounds. I'm not sure if they use this for any ceremonies, or if they do all of that in the larger part of the temple. I need to figure out how to get rid of the flicker from the camera. You'll see at different angles it actually goes away by itself, and I'm not sure exactly why. Looks like a giant teapot, but I'm sure it's got another use. And I absolutely love this large pole with the dragon wrapped around it, especially with the sun peeking right over its shoulder. Thanks for watching! And if you enjoyed this video, please click one of the video links below or click the playlist.